Hey, so this video is to show you how I make this two-toned fondant cookie. First I prep the embosser and the mat with a little bit of corn flour and dust it down to get rid of any excess. Then I get small bits of fondant and put them into the bits that I want that colour. So this is like this bit I want brown because this is the espresso martini bit. And then I work from the ends and scrape off any excess outwards, like towards me. Yeah, get rid of any excess with a finer tool. And then I did decide that I was going to do the bow the exact same colour as the martini and then paint it gold, but we'll get to that bit at the end. And I just repeat as before and scrape it all off from the outwards in, and that just helps it to like stay in place a little bit better. Now I picked a different colour fondant because like I said, I'm doing a two-tone effect, and I don't roll it too thin at this point, otherwise it'll just go see-through once I put it onto the fondant topper. Now I place it onto the top, not everybody does, some people go the other way around, and I literally roll it once towards me and then once away from me, that's it. But I do pick it up with my fingers and like go over it, smooth it down just to make sure that the top fondant's caught the bottom fondant, because if it doesn't, as you pull it away like I am now, it'll come off. But no, it's worked perfect. So as you can see, happy with that. Now I get the cookie cutter and I just go over it, give it a bit of a wobble, make sure it's caught it all. Sometimes there's stray ends, so you have to just make sure that that's all gone. Now that's okay to go to one side for a minute while you prep your cookie. This is just piping gel, and I lay this, a thin layer, all over the cookie, making sure to cover it all so that the fondant will stick to it once I start putting it onto the cookie. It's easy to get carried away with this bit as well because it's quite therapeutic. Right, now we add the two-tone fondant onto the cookie. So I always place it and start at the top and work down slowly. This, because for me, it's a little bit easier to manipulate and then you can tidy up any stray ends after. I'm just going to quickly add a few coffee beans to the top as well. This set is actually a teeny bit older, so it's like meant to be an espresso martini. What I'm doing here is just dusting off any excess corn flour, and that's just residue from the embosser from the beginning when I first started. So you often can find that you've got white bits on it, but yeah, just lightly brush it, it'll come off. And now just add in a few finishing touches. This is gold because I want it to match up with the light gold bow that you can see in the background. And also I've got bits of gold like on the martini glasses, the balloon and the cake. So I just want to like tie it all in together, you know, and bring it all together. And by the way, these are available in our Etsy shop. The link's in the bio, and this is the final result.